For ACUSports.com, I'm Grant Boone as we talk a little Wildcat soccer here. The season coming to a close this weekend. We've got head coach Casey Wilson and redshirt freshman mid Leslie Snider. So, Leslie, let's talk a little bit about your first season. You've got a nice little decoration on the eye that you earned the other night in the game. Just give me a sense of what it's been like in your first year playing in the Southland Conference and that really good non-conference schedule.
It's been fun. It's good to finally be able to play. Being hurt last year and sitting and watching, it's been an experience, and it's been fast-paced, and I think I've adapted pretty well and done good things for the team. So I've enjoyed it.
I've got to believe you have been playing soccer for most of your life. So how hard was last season?
Really hard. I mean, I focused a lot on rehabbing and getting better, but it was hard to sit and watch just because I wanted to be out there and play, just like anyone else.
Sure. Couple of goals, couple of assists for you. Give me a sense of your feeling about the team and how it's performed this year. There have been, it seems like every night in the Southland Conference, goes right down to the final minute.
Mm-hmm. And that's true, and that's how soccer works, just like a lot of other sports. The results can go either way, and so I think as a team we work hard every game, and we don't always get the result that we want, but the hard work is there. So there's tactical sides that sometimes can improve, but overall it's good to be a part of the team and a hard-working team that works for each other. So.
As you've seen the other teams in the Southland Conference, and I know we still have 2 games left this year, but as you begin to project and think about where ACU stands, is there anyone around the league where you say we're not there yet? Another opponent where you say we're not there, or do you feel like you're right there with any team? It seems like it.
I think we're right there with every team. I think, like I said, it can go either way, but just like SFA, they're probably one of the more dominant teams in our conference, and I think we played them pretty well. We kept them 0-0 at halftime, or by halftime, and then just one easy goal we let in. So, we compare to these teams, and they're beatable, so we just have to figure out how to play a full 90-minute game and get the result.
Sure. Well, let's talk to your head coach over here. Coach redshirt freshman, but you've relied a lot on Leslie. She started all 17 games. We're seeing that talent that you knew when you recruited her.
Yeah, Leslie definitely has a high IQ for soccer, and so the thing is I knew that when she came in this year that she was going to be ready to go, and then not just on the physical side, but mentally, that's something that's one of the strong suits of her game. So yeah, she definitely just blended in nicely.
A couple of games over the weekend. You had leads in each, Corpus Christi, and then against Incarnate Word, you get a loss and a tie. As we were just discussing, I mean, really it's kind of been that way all year. You could say, well, we could have a better record. Well, you could also have a record that's not as good too, right?
That's true. I mean, we had some close games earlier in the season, games that we were in, that could have gone either way earlier. On Friday night, we had plenty of chances to score, especially in the first 20 minutes. We did put one in, and even later on and throughout the game there were chances. So we can't say that, regardless of how we played, that we didn't have a chance to win that game all the way through or tie it up and go into overtime. But that's, like I said, that's just the way it goes, and then unfortunately when you're on the road and you play a team that didn't play a Friday game, that's a disadvantage. I mean, but at the same time, I felt that we had the better part of the Sunday game as well. But when the ball doesn't go in the net, then sometimes ties happen, losses happen, but it's just, the ball has to go in. We had to execute.
A couple of games coming up here to wrap up your 2014 season. Lamar Friday, McNeese on Sunday. What do you expect?
Expecting to both be physical teams, definitely physical. They've both had their share of ups and downs. I think McNeese is, they've done, had a pretty good season so far. But just like last weekend, we expect the games to be physical, and the fact that this going in, it could go either way, but it's basically come down to who executes and who plays a full 90 minutes. I mean, that's just really kind of what it comes down to.
Yeah. Obviously, it was physical, as we see here from Leslie. Your 8th season, hard to believe, coming to a close, and I know it's anytime you wrap up a season, it means saying goodbye to some players as well.
Oh, definitely. A lot. 4 or 5 of our 6 seniors have been here for 4 years, and so yeah, it's a long time. But yeah, I mean, I think that they've had a good career here, and like I said, it's tough always to see players move on, but then just turn the page and move on again.
Yeah, And you've got good players coming in right behind them like Leslie. All right, so the season wraps up this weekend. A couple of games at Shotwell Stadium, Lamar on Friday, and then McNeese State to finish things off on Senior Sunday there at Shotwell. For Leslie Snider and for the coach, Casey Wilson, I'm Grant Boone for ACUSports.com.